plain old felts. It really makes it hard to see who's in the hand, especially since I'm playing with this little dinky screen. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Okay, first hand of the match, 5-8 offsuit. I'm in the cutoff. I have bad cards. I'm going to fold. We're in no rush. The blinds are 50 and 100. I have 100 big blinds. I have no reason to get involved here, and I'm not going to do it. Meanwhile, we have a raise by Pat Riot, and we have a call by Beastie. We have no idea how anybody plays, so we're just going to observe. I'm going to see who's full of shit and who's not. 260 is a really small bet, and 260 is a really small raise, and we get a call. I would guess that Pat Riot has an ace of some sort, maybe an ace 5 or an ace 7 or something like this, and wanted to bet a little dinky amount to pull Beastie in. And now here's 2,000 and a min raise and a call. I have no idea why people want to get all their money in so quickly. And I have no idea why Pat Riot was calling. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we learned a lot. Beastie made min raises because he had the nuts. And Pat Riot is likely she's going to bust out here pretty soon. 2-8 offsuit, middle position. We fold. We simplify our decision making, and looky there, a shove because she lost the last hand. It's kind of silly, really. I have no idea why people want to play so quickly. You have plenty of money. Absolutely no reason to get all freaked out and want to get it all in by the second hand. Really is silly. Oh no, you didn't call with King 5. Oh no, you didn't call with King 5. Ah, that's really silly. King 5 is a fold. King 5 is a bad hand. You don't call more than that King 5. It doesn't matter. Okay, she's on tilt, but you never can tell. She might have ace queen, she might have a really good hand, she might have pocket jacks. You don't call. Oh, that was really silly. That was really silly. So we got some information on Man the Falcon there. Man the Falcon probably doesn't know how to play so well. Anyway, we have King 7 offsuit. Early position. That's a bad hand. We fold it. Now, from past experience, this $1,000 raise doesn't necessarily mean that much. I wouldn't be surprised if that $1,000 was with pocket 4s, with King 9, because he thinks that King 9 is a good hand. It's not. I'm here to tell you, it's not a good hand. He's in middle position, and he just got 3 callers. I'm willing to bet you that Man the Falcon is in a world of hurt. Now see this $1,000 bet. This really looks weak. Either he has aces or he has nothing. Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? Queens. Like I said, he's either got a killer hand or he's got nothing. Okay. I definitely misread Man the Falcon there, but then again, what was I going to go on? I'm going to go on the fact that he called that all-in bet with King 9. How am I supposed to know he's got queens? Meanwhile, I have 2-9 offsuit. I'm in early position. I fold. Simple, to the point, and I'm establishing my table image as a tight, nitty player. Meanwhile, Mark the Shark, I guess he probably called with top pair that last hand. He did run into quite a bit of resistance there, so. Meanwhile, Pat Riot is raising, and suddenly we have Count Matthew that we haven't heard from before. Shoving. Queen King against Jack 6. Well, Pat Riot, she was bound to go out, and she goes out. There we go. We're down to 5 players. I didn't have to do anything. I still have 9,900 left. And the Falcon raises again. That's a pretty big raise, actually, considering I have the worst hand of poker, 2-7 deuce offsuit, and I'm going to be folding. I already know that. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Now here, how can you get 3 callers for 650? Pre-flop. Somebody here has a hand. Well, he seems to have calmed down a little bit. Meanwhile, we have Gog, who we haven't heard from at all this game, who's betting. Since we haven't heard it all from him, I wouldn't be surprised if he has a queen. However, he just got 3 callers. At this point here, I have no idea what anybody has. I'll be honest with you. It's a dangerous situation no matter what. Anyway, man, the Falcon seems to have given up on the whole thing. We got a little tiny bet from Gog. Beastie calls. The Beastie. Well, to tell you the truth, I really have no idea. But Mark the Shark there with only 2,000 left, he should have shoved all in. Either he's got something or he doesn't have something, but he shouldn't be calling 500. He should be putting it all in. And now, boom, 1,200. I have a feeling it's going to come down to kickers. Weak kicker. Better kicker. That's why you don't play Queen 4. You don't call 600 pre-flop with Queen 4. You fold it. He lost all his money because it's just silly. Just really, it's silly. Should have folded it. He still would have had all his money. Now, I'm probably getting odds to call, but since this is kind of a beginner's tutorial, I'm going to tell you to fold this, even though I'm getting 9-1 on my money, just because I don't want to get in a bad position, because I'm in first position. I'm going to be first stack for all the other streets. I just don't want to mess with it. I just as soon keep my money, let him have the 50. Next hand, I'm going to have the button. If I get a better hand on the button, I'm going to be in a lot better position to play. Man, the Falcon wakes up a little bit. I'm putting him on a flush draw of some sort. Maybe he has a queen of hearts. And Count Matthew calls. Maybe he has an ace, or maybe I have him backwards. Who knows? That was the two pair. Okay, good enough. 2 pair, and I had him backwards, but basically the read was correct, so I can pat myself on the back for that. I pretty much had it nailed. And now Count Matthews in first place. I still haven't won a hand. However, I do have King 10. Now, King 10 is a dangerous hand, but since everybody's limped, we're going to have to raise it up and see where we're at with King 10. If I run into opposition, well, I've run into opposition, but I haven't run into really any great opposition, and all they're doing is sweetening the pot for me if I do catch a card. I have a flush draw. Now, with my flush draw, a jack, a king, or an ace beats me. And a 9, an 8, a 6, a 5, a 4, and a 2 doesn't beat me. I can also catch a king. I think we're going to lay it down. There we had an 8 and a king. But man the Falcon already had it. Great. I did the right thing. Smart fold. Yeah. And we're down to 4 players. Right? No, 5 players. Okay, 8-2 offsuit. Middle position. We fold. Meanwhile, look at here, a shove. No, not a shove, but a huge, huge overbet. Beastie, what got into you? I guess he woke up with a hand. At any rate, think about it. If he's got queens, well, nobody's going to call him for 6,000. So he just basically took down the blinds and antes. The blinds, really? Okay, 8 queen. That's a bad hand. We fold it. And if he's bluffing, Beastie, with that $6,000 bet, if somebody has jacks or ace king or something like that, he's going to get called. So it's a bad play no matter what. You never want to make those huge overbets. You want to make a bet that's about the size of the pot, anywhere between the size of the pot to half the pot. Silly. And there he goes again. And boom, he gets called. With 9-10. Boom, you're out. It's just silly, silly, silly. Look at there. I haven't done anything. And I'm in 4th place. Now we're going to raise this with pocket jacks. There we got a fold. We got a call. And we got a fold. Bad flop for pocket jacks. However, we're going to have to find out where we're at. We're going to have to bet 600. If he's got a queen or an ace, I know what to do. There we go. No problem. Now, I'm going to repeat this. If you get the win at Showdown, and you got a chance to show your cards, don't show your cards. Do not show your cards. You should never show your cards. Never. Just put that in your brain and never forget it. Do not show your cards. I'm going to fold this 3 queen. I'm just going to let him have it. 3 queen's a bad hand. No sense getting involved with bad hands. Small blind. Jack 3 offsuit. Now here, it's totally okay to fold this. They're bad cards. You're going to be out of position post flop. You're not going to know where you're at. I flop second pair, but a bet of 400. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to fold it.